ladies and gentlemen, immediately after this, we will move on with the ushers who will be giving the SPARK's reports. It's the first pilot ever SPARK that has happened along with the Education Department, and it's a foundational program for the schools in Meghalaya. And you know, after every special program out there or initiative, there's some kind of report card at the end or towards the end. Now we're happy that today we have those report cards in front of you. So what has been achieved after this program, the identification, the observation, the analysis, that has been done already, and we are happy to be unraveling those reports this morning. And right now, at this moment, I request our ushers to hand over those reports to the same guests that you just felicitated just now, so that we can all open them together. Please carry on and give it to the other guest as well. Sir, we will open them together, sir. And I request each and every audience member to kindly stand up. We will have one big photograph. And I request all the media persons in front to not stand in line from the main photography that's being taken on stage. Everyone, that's the SPARK Pilot Year Outcomes Report. I think we can clap, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, dear guest. Dear guests and esteemed dignitaries and member of the audience, we do have a very short after movie that we've made that includes memories, that includes coachable moments, and that includes a lot of smiling faces. It has been through over 25 schools in all the 12 districts of Meghalaya. So here and there, whatever shots we've been able to capture, we'll show that right now. So whenever you're ready, we'll have that after movie right now. So sit and enjoy and do not eat your popcorn. So ladies and gentlemen, while they are still fixing the audio glitch out there, let me just tell you that, we're calling it the SPARK Summit. And whenever you hear the word summit, it refers to the top of a mountain. So we all started climbing. We started last May 2024. And I think we've reached the summit now. It's time for us to go down. That's why we're kind of celebrating today. So that day is for that, in fact. And yeah, okay, they're fixing that. Ladies and gentlemen, and our esteemed dignitary, we also have amongst the audience members, we have the teachers, the principals of the 10 schools from the Garo Hills only. We also have teachers accompanying those principals, and from each school we have nominated about 25 students to be part of this program today. And all these students were part of the SPARK program that started last year. So,
Hi everyone, my name is Samagra Shiksha. I live in Tura village and I'm studying in class 10. When I have to speak on the stage, I'm very scared, but with the help of the SPARK program, I'm confident to stand here today and to share my story.
Our youths are lacking in basic soft skills. Their confidence level are very low, their communication level are very low, and they cannot speak out their thoughts.
Each student is unique. Each student has a quality that stands out from the other, but they don't have the courage to be able to speak of it, to be able to showcase it, and also maybe not have the opportunity to present it.
The regular thing is going on in school, but they lack the ability to express themselves, and they lack confidence, they lack communication, and they lack competence.
Our youth from the state of Meghalaya needs that push where they are exposed to such opportunities and interventions like SPARK, which gives them that platform to build their confidence.
In SPARK, there are 3 core values: articulation, resilience, and kindness. Through our education system, we are able to develop these. Then we can consider it a success, because once we have these 3 C's, the kids, the students literally can do anything.
About 90-95% of students are first generation learners. Whatever they learn at school, that is the only thing they get knowledge out of it. They never get any extra help from the parents or at home. SPARK can bring a change in building our confidence level, especially to the students in the rural areas.
So a little bit about SPARK. It started in the month of March 2024 with the education department, which is Samagra Shiksha and the Office of the State Education Mission Authority of Meghalaya, under the leadership of the State Project Director, Shri Swapnil Tambe.
So the SPARK program is a 20-hour journey. So it happens for 10 days, so 2 hours. We spend 2 hours in each classes. So there are trainers, we go as a team, the few trainers just like me out there. And whenever I go to the classroom, I see a reflection of myself sitting there. Because I see how scared and how nervous they are. And because of this program SPARK, we have come here to guide them and to show them that you're not just a kid who's shy, but you can do so much better than that.
We want to integrate STEM in this SPARK to help them overcome that fear, to learn and to have fun and to see the practical of science and mathematics in every day.
This is a very good initiative. I see a lot of difference since last week. We've brought so much joy, music, laughter, so much life in the classroom that we brought up that SPARK in them.
This initiative should be carried out in almost in all schools of Meghalaya, especially in the rural areas.
It has teaches us to always remember our values and to show kindness in whatever we do.
It has really helped me to respect myself a lot more, to love myself, and to value myself a lot more than before.
In the beginning of the program, SPARK program, we have an observation by the teachers, where the teachers will mark the students based on different parameters like eye contact, confidence, and their body language. Student in the pre-observation, they rate either 1, 2, but on the final day, they got a rating of around 4, 5, most of them. We are not the ones who is rating them, it's their own teacher. They know their student really well. So looking at them, you can see them, yes, as we move on, as we try to upgrade ourselves, the changes are happening in the students.
I'm as a teacher really happy to see them, their improvement, their confidence level, the positiveness in them, which they really need at this stage.
Imagine what a group of empowered youth we're raising, not just for our respective states, but for the country in itself.
Feel SPARK can truly become a dream for all those people who think that they're not good enough.
Such programs, they teach them how to face the world.
More clear-minded, kind-hearted, and strong-willed individuals in this world. That's why we need SPARK.
We have 15,000 schools in Meghalaya, and we really want to push this program to all the schools.
Moving Meghalaya towards a $10 billion economy.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we've witnessed the remarkable journey of our students through the lens of SPARK. The moments captured in the film reflect not just their growth, but also the power of community and connection. Each smile and story is a testament as to how SPARK has made an impact on their lives. Behind this remarkable initiative is a visionary leader whose dedication to education and innovation has made SPARK a reality. It is my honor to introduce Sir Swapnil Tembe, IAS Secretary of Education, as well as the State Project Director of SEMAM SSA Government of Meghalaya. Sir Swapnil Tembe is a man committed to driving change in the education system. Please join me in welcoming Sir Swapnil Tembe to the stage as he delivers the welcome address and gives us more insight on the SPARK Outcome Report.
Thank you to the chair of the program. A very good morning to everyone present here. Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma sir. Thank you so much for taking time for our SPARK Summit. You always inspire us with your ideas, and under your leadership we have completed 2 years of this program, and I want to give a glimpse of what we have done and what we plan to do. So welcome once again, sir, to this summit. I also welcome our advisor to Education Department, Sir H.M. Champlyang, sir. Welcome, sir. Thank you for taking out time today. All the dignitaries who are there for the panel discussion, I welcome you all. The Deputy Commissioner, the SP, all the officials from Education Department, and most importantly, dear students. It's so wonderful to see you all here in this culmination of this year's SPARK. And once again, I welcome everyone present here. Before I start my presentation. Can we have the PPT? So basically, SPARK, as you know, what it stands for is the School Programs in Articulation, Resilience and Kindness. It's a acronym which we have come up with, and it has various dimensions to it, and we have kept it very open because as things evolve, we also should evolve. Our program should also evolve. The requirement which the students need today may not be what it is like 2 years after. So we have to constantly evolve. That's why we have kept it very open, and through this program we can evolve ourselves. So the vision is basically the hand-holding program for our youth who wants to improve in communication, confidence and aspirations. I believe that this is what we must provide through our education. When we look at today's employment scenario, when what companies want is skilled, confident individuals who can communicate well, that's all. Yes, academics is important, but these skills are even more important today. And these basic skills set which you need to have, the 3 C's, the confidence, the communication and the competence, this is what education must provide. And that is why we have structured this program. In fact, the fundamental challenges what we face, not just in our state but everywhere, is the low employability. 30,000 students are graduating every year, but are they having the skill? Similar question comes, when we see the national scenario as well. So whether the employability is there. So unemployability is a bigger problem than unemployment. So for that, we must ensure that our youth have the skills which are required. Are we not capturing all the growth opportunities? That's another problem. Can we express ourselves? Can we work in peer pressure? Is there adequate role modeling through teachers which is happening? So these are all the problem statements which we had in front of us before we designed this program. Then coming to the goal, so not what we really want to achieve this is basically to make you confident. NEP 2020, if you want to summarize it in a phrase, it says the most important thing is that we must ensure our students learn how to learn. That's the essence of education. That's the fundamental thing which we must do through education. And when will that happen? When our students have these basic skills to learning how to learn. So that's very important. We also want to ensure we build critical communication competencies through English language, which is mostly used in professional domain. We also want to nurture the analytical ability. If you see all the entrance exam these days, they are not fact-based now. 10 years ago, when even I was writing exams, probably these competitive exams were fact-based. They were testing your memory. Now, if you look at any exam, it's based on your analytical skills. So we must develop that. So that is also part. STEM is basically science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This has become more important than the core academics. Whether you know the fundamentals of science, of technology, of engineering and mathematics, this helps in improving the analytical abilities. In fact, the new concept is called STEAM, where there's an A is added, which is basically arts. So that also, you have to touch various aspects of arts in your studies. Embrace human values. We say that, our students are coming out of the education system, but are they being nurtured into good human beings, good citizens, responsible citizens who understand that along with fundamental rights, there are also fundamental duties? Do they understand that? Do they perform that? Are they contributing back to the society? So these are some of the questions which must be answered by our education, must be answered by our programs. And that is why we have included them as a goal here. And of course, having the aspiration, that's very, very important. Once you have that, the word is your oyster and you can achieve really, literally anything. So these are the goals with which we moved to structure these programs. The 3 pillars, as I said, the most important is, you all must express yourself. So articulation, that's the most important thing. By the time you come out of the school, You should be a confident individual who can speak well. That's the first and non-negotiable thing which we want to do through this program. The second is resilience. There's a lot of competition in whatever you want to do. So you have to be resilient. You have to keep on going. You will fail. Failure is just a process. You know, it's a ladder. You have to keep on climbing and you will achieve that. So you have to be resilient. You cannot give up. People often talk about why we are not having success in UPSC. We need to have resilience. We need to have that zeal, commitment to continue our, our attempts. Then the last, as I said, is very important. We want to have youth who, once they are on their feet, they contribute back to the society. They contribute towards Meghalaya. They help the state move forward. So these three are the core values of this program. There are different modules. For example, for articulation, we work on confidence, self-worth, we work on interpersonal skills, we work on clarity and composure, and you can, the approach and outcomes are here. I will not take much time on this. The idea is basically you should feel free to express yourself. For resilience, we use different techniques. We work on logic and reasoning, on decision-making, which will help you clear many exams in the future when you go for these entrance exams. For kindness, basically, we work on human values, we work on collaboration, we work on agency. What we have seen is that in school, we have given bagless days, right? So in one of the bagless days, we want to really explore this, where our students go out and do social work. Of course, we have NSS, we have other, bodies are there, but through this, we want to push the value of kindness, where right from the school, children will contribute towards the society. So this is the different modules which are there for kindness. What we have done till now, we have covered all the districts in the last 2 years. We have covered 25 schools. This program basically runs for 10 days, 20 hours per student, and over 5,000 students have been covered. And we are very thankful to our Honorable Chief Minister, sir, who has given all the support and who has assured that we, in the coming times, will continue this and we'll expand this to, more schools, covering more number of students. So this was all about the pilot. What have we achieved? What are the outcomes? This is the skill set which they have developed. All 5,000 plus students, they are able to do this. Where they were and what they are today, it's very different. It's really magical to see the transformation which is happening in these 10 days through the campuses. It's not just 10 days, and I'm very happy that some of the teachers have continued the approach which they have learned in these, and they continue to help the students to grow. So these are the changes. This may look small, but these are the small steps. These are the first small steps towards the large strides which our students will make in the future. So these are very fundamental to the strides which they will make in the future. So we are very happy with that. This is the demographics we have basically covered. It's a interesting figure that we have covered all these age groups. The idea is that we also want to help you with your SSLC. So we are working with class 6, 7, 8, 9, and by the time you reach that stage where you have to give board exams, you have that confidence. And once you have that confidence, it will be a cakewalk for you all. So this will even help the state in improving the board results in the coming years. So the idea is we'll continue this intervention for you through different stages for like 3 years, 4 years, and then the results will cumulatively be visible in the secondary stage. This is the district spread. We are very happy. We wanted to do this, that we wanted to cover all the 12 districts of Meghalaya, even in the pilot. And when we expand, obviously, we will reach out to more schools. So this is a good dimension that even in the pilot, we have already covered all the districts. These are the various campuses which we have covered through the 2 years which we have been operating this scheme. These are the teacher observations. Now, this is not from our side. This is not from the implementing agency. This is coming from the teachers who are always there with the students, who know their students, and they have seen the change. You can see on the on your left side, basically, the change which has happened. There's more eye contact. There's more confidence. The body language is different. It's better. The public speaking, they're opening up, they're asking questions. The interpersonal skills, they are communicating with each other. So these are just some observations coming from the teachers post the 10-day interventions, which we have done in school. These are some of the, basically, so we have done a detailed survey. It's a quantitative survey which backs what we are doing, and these are the improvements in terms of eye contact. So it seems like such a simple thing, but many of students are not able to even make eye contact with a teacher. So the next step of expressing will not come. So this is something which we have seen the improvement in eye contact, in confidence. They are opening up, they are asking their questions, they are communicating, their body language is much better. They are much more expressive. They are thinking, thought process, public speaking. This is one of the most challenging thing. And what happens is that if you don't get over it, it stays with you. It stays with you in college. It stays with you beyond that. So in school itself, you have to be a confident public speaker. So that's something which we want to do through these programs. And same with interpersonal skills. We are a social animal, basically. So wherever you go, you have to interact with people, you have to work as a team. So if you don't have that skill, it's difficult to succeed. Only you will not be able to achieve everything. You will need a team, right? So these skills are so important. Student self-assessment also we have done. We have asked how they have felt after this program. So that also, in terms of number, you can see. This is reported by students. So we did a baseline and we did an end line after those 10 days. They can see their growth. And self-assessment, I always feel, is one of the most, true reflections of how actual change has happened in students. So this is from them, and then this is validated by the teacher responses also. So these are the different, improvements what we have seen. These are basically needle shifters in the sense that this change will be exponential. This change has already started, and we want to follow it up with further change. Classroom participation has become better in terms of numbers. You can see that. This is all based on our survey which we did. The STEM interest. We are having issues with maths and science. If you look at the NAS scores of 2021, Meghalaya is below the national average, especially in maths and science. So we want to change that. So STEM is part of this program, and hopefully 2024 results will be out soon. So we are hopeful that we will see some improvement there. Growth mindset, yes. Now they have to think about what they want to do. Whenever I have interacted with students, they are having no plan what they want to do after school, after college. So we want you all to start thinking, have a growth mindset, have a plan what we want to do. Working with human agency, developing your skills is very important. So you as a human capital, the state will prosper if all 10 lakh students which are there in the system, if they have these skills, the state will prosper like anything. Things will exponentially get multiplied. So this human agency is also very important. As I said, this is something which we don't talk about in education, which is unfortunate. It should be there in the curriculum, and we are working on it. But we should talk about kindness. We should talk about what students, how they can contribute when they grow up as a citizen, as an informed citizen. So this is, in fact, for me, I think this is the most important part of the program, where we tell them the importance of kindness. We make them do social work, and they learn through this process. So this is all about SPARK, what we have done. What is the road ahead? That we continue engaging with these schools. We expand to more schools. In fact, as much as we can throughout Meghalaya, and the change will be then visible. These are all basically the techniques and strategies which we will be using and which we will be expanding. In fact, as I said, it's an open program because it's school programs. So we can introduce new things as new things come up. These days, AI is becoming very important. LLMs are becoming very important. Can we bring them in this program? Absolutely. So we will continue to improve this SPARK program through different things. What we want to do is, what we have done is direct training interventions. We also want to train our teachers, because when we train our teachers, they can train each and every batch which is coming. So in a way, it will be a cascading model. So in the coming year, we'll also be training teachers into this SPARK initiative so that they can continue what they learn, they can give to all teachers, batch after batch after batch. So this is what we will be doing. There will be annual SPARK events like this. And this is the detail of the direct training interventions, which we plan to do with the support of our Honorable Chief Minister. And this is the teacher-led programs which we want to do. We want to train 300 teachers in this coming year, and we want to expand that in the coming times. And finally, we want to culminate things because we have to felicitate and we have to identify those who have done really well. It's very important. So this summit is special in that sense as well. And we look forward to many more such summits. And this is the plan which we want to scale up, and we will do everything from our side to make it happen. So that is all about SPARK. To sum up, basically, we want to give these important skills to all our youth of Meghalaya so that when they come out of the education system, they are confident, they can speak, and they can contribute towards making Meghalaya, the best state in the country. Thank you. Kublai Shabun, Mithila.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful address. Your commitment to the education system and the future of our students inspires us all. I would now like to invite Tejambe R. Marak, a student of class 9 at Rongringri Government Higher Secondary School. Initially, she struggled to express herself, but through her journey with SPARK, she has blossomed into a confident and enthusiastic learner. SPARK-ara mai takapadung thangani ko aro nam dapani ko ra bahachim. Unigaman aganagata dao Tejambe Marak. State chinari baimang antang experience ko share kangin. Let us all give a very warm welcome to Tejambe as she shares her experience with us.
Good morning, everyone. It's very nice to see you all. Good morning, sir. My name is Tejambe. I am a participant of SPARK program, and I am here to introduce myself. My name is Tejambe R. Mara. I am from Kusumkol A. William Nagar. I am a student of Rongringri Government Higher Secondary School, and I am studying in class 9, section B. My favorite hobbies are drawing and painting, and I also like to dance. When I grow up, I want to become a dancer. I have two best qualities that I learned from my parents. They are patience and acceptance. We learn many things from SPARK, like critical thinking, first impression, and so on. We enjoy in this program, and SPARK corrects a lot of pronunciation. And SPARK trains us to be confident, kind, and respectful, and honest, and teach us good habits, values, and manners. Before SPARK, I was not able to speak in front of the crowd, but SPARK taught me to be resilient, to be confident. After SPARK, I was able to speak in crowd, and I always remember to use my body language, eye contact, and hand action while I'm speaking in crowd. And from that day onwards, I never missed my opportunity to speak in crowd. Last year, I also performed in example speech in sports day, but it was unlucky. I was unsuccessful in that time. But I still never give up, because SPARK teaches me to never give up. This is called the resilience. SPARK is very important for students because it helps us to be confident and help us to become a good student and teach us how to respect others. If Department of Education bring more this kind of program, then it will be very helpful for us. We are the students and we need more this kind of program to be confident in life and we won't be afraid to speak in crowd. If this kind of program organized again and again in our school, then it will be very helpful for us. I can see many of the students afraid to speak in crowd. But except me, I also afraid to speak in crowd before SPARK. But look at me now. I can speak with confidence. I can speak with smile. Now, I'd like to thank the organizer of this program to bring this kind of program. And I'd like to thank the organizer of this program to give me a chance to speak. And I'd like to thank the Department of Education to bring this kind of program. Now, I'd like to conclude my speech. I wish everyone all the very, very best for your future. Thank you.
That usually is, and that's one student, but you can just multiply that by another 3-4 students per school, times 25 schools since the last year, since SPARK has started. So ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy to do that. I'm talking to all the students sitting out there at the back, but may that be a moment of encouragement and motivation for you, that कभी-कभी अगर आपकी पढ़ाई में भी उतना अच्छा नहीं है, लेकिन आपका personality तो अच्छा हो सकता है ना? So if your communication is better, your kindness, your articulation, then to an extent you can definitely do something in life. But पढ़ाई भी zero, personality भी zero, तो मुश्किल होगा. Anyways, we don't speak a lot about the teachers, and we'll start this segment by giving a big round of applause to each and every teacher present here. Let's do that, ladies and gentlemen. Teachers are the ones who will be teaching future doctors, future chief ministers, future education advisors, future state project directors, future managing directors, future everything. It's the teachers that will do it now. And we don't really appreciate them a lot. Now's the time for me to give this platform to that one teacher who has been really, really supportive during the SPARK program. And of course, during the SPARK program, we had teachers' observation, so where teachers will be observing these students at the beginning of the program and again towards the end of the program. So they assess these students at the beginning and at the end. So to share more on that experience, I would like to call upon Sir Dilip C.H. Sangma. He's the ex-principal in charge of the Dengrepuri Government Higher Secondary School. And it'll be great if we can have him on stage right now. Let's welcome him with a warm round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Conrad K. Sangma, Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Honorable H.M. Sangpleang, Chief Advisor to the Government of Meghalaya Education Department, Honorable Secretary Education and Director of School Education and Literacy, Sir Swapnil Tembe, Honorable Deputy Commissioners, West Garo Hills, dignitaries present here, principals, teachers, and students present here. I'm extremely elated and honored to be part of this SPARK Summit in celebrating a year of milestones. I would be sharing about a platform that I believe has the potential to ignite a spark of change in the minds of the learners. It was my privilege to welcome the SPARK team at our school during my brief tenure as an in charge of the school. Honestly speaking, I've heard about SPARK, but I wasn't aware and I do not have much knowledge about the activities that are being carried out by SPARK. So it was only when we had a program at our school, I really came to know what SPARK is. Well, during the program, I observed a remarkable progress amongst our students. I would like to talk about students. While observing them, I found that their confidence level, even interacting with them in classrooms, have made a tremendous changes. Earlier, when we used to have to interact with students at classrooms, they used to be almost like passive listeners. Now, after the SPARK program that we have held, I could see the difference, the change among the students. Students now somewhat became active participants in the classes. These changes, what I have observed among the students, is highly encouraging. I would like to share about one specific incident that really drove my attention during the SPARK program. It was in the morning before the school assembly. I was just sitting in a common room. Students started coming in just before the assembly. Then all of a sudden, I heard loud greetings among the students. Like, hi, hello, how are you? I found it strange, and I began to ponder, what is happening? And then I realized that it is the impact of the ongoing SPARK program. It was a very pleasing moment for me to get such an experience from the students. Then there has been a significant transition even in their attitudes and in their confidence, especially in rural areas. In most of the rural areas, students face two main difficult hurdles. This is what I believe, that is communication skills and confidence level. This is very much lacking among our students. I think a SPARK can make a great difference in providing this platform, in giving confidence to many of the students, especially in rural areas. So I'm really grateful for the SPARK team for acknowledging me, though I'm too insignificant to be standing here in front of such important personalities for giving me this platform. I express my sincere appreciation and gratitude to the SPARK team members. I've seen them. They are really hardworking, dedicated, and committed to the task. Thank you, SPARK, for giving me this platform. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir, for that insightful testimonial. Sir Dilip has always been very helpful and kind and cooperative during our sessions. Once again, thank you so much, sir. We now turn our attention to the vibrant cultural performances that showcases the rich heritage of our community. Cultural performances are a beautiful way to express our traditions, stories, and values, allowing us to connect to our roots. Our first performance is a traditional dance by Dadengri Puri Government Higher Secondary School. This dance reflects the rich culture of the Archaks, one of the major tribes of Meghalaya. Ya trukanio, achekrangni takbewalangko, aro bebe raaniko, aro dungtanganiko, mesukaniko dakangin. It signifies the stunning beauty of the Garo Hills and highlights the Achak's oral traditions, matrilineal society, and community rituals. Please join me in welcoming the performers from Dadengri Puri Government Higher Secondary School as they take the stage to share this captivating dance with us.
Sundam sasalang golgamandasam Surigatam agurir pamchiram chadoram Gad volgam priyandasam roram matulu Priyang undang undang na Chirang kapsang dek na atsong na Mande jalwa rojo, ketempat tebang batu, angnia kaciram songo. Rekajak tang baramara, sisare program. Komcak kepacet iranga, kemajak tang ni. Meta tuara sungi iguara Tubam tokjo yung peleng songi Sendikaku cuceke Josa dukana Chame apa kangana Rengili geng salgreke uma Rekajak kang mara-mara Sisare program Kamcap Meta tuara sungi iguara Tubam tokjo peleng songe berkadang bakramara sisare pokra gomsak kepat niranga kemadatani ketaneta suara sungni iguara dubam tok tok peleng sungi.
Thank you very much, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, the tradition of having these cultural performances in various programs is very, very important. I mean, we just witnessed three things happening. Number one, that song is a very, very old Garo folk song, past, and the students performing, they're young, and they're Gen Zs maybe, so that's present. And we're heading towards the future. They're carrying all of that together. So really, really beautiful performance by those girls. I think they deserve one more round of applause. Thank you very much, lovely ladies. Moving on to one of the more important aspects of this program. So, sir, the highlights for the rest of the program. Now we will have the launch of the SPARK anthem. And then towards the later part, we'll have your address as well. And then the distribution of mementos and tablets to students. So these are some of the key highlights for the rest of the program. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now we have a big moment for you. We will be launching the SPARK anthem. When you say anthem, it's something more important. Like you have the national anthem, right? But for SPARK, we also have a special song, but it's not just any other ordinary song. It's very much original, self-composed, and many people are involved in composing that song. It's important to integrate music into your learning. It builds better connection, better emotion, better, I don't know, students just smile when they realize they really like the song, and they come to classes just because they want to listen to the song, they want to sing it as well. So when you hear the song for the first time, listen to the lyrics. And one of the very important composers from Somersault, Bakit Changpliang, is not here with us today, but he's one of the main contributors in creating or curating this song along with other members as well. So we are so happy that we will be launching the song now. But before that, we have a very short clip that we will be showing in front of you right now.
Hello everyone, it's a joy and a privilege and an honor for us as Somersault to have written and arranged the song called SPARK. From the get-go, we have drawn a lot of inspiration from the children by celebrating the amount of talent that we have in the state of Meghalaya. And of course, for us, working with the kids and knowing that this song will go a long way to inspire them to go a distance is hugely meaningful. We'd also like to congratulate and thank Government of Meghalaya and the SSA team for the good efforts. Of course, wishing SPARK as a project all the very best. Thank you, Mithela Kuble Shibun.
While they are still setting up the stage, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that this song, of course, you saw the composer there, Bakit Changpliang. But other than that, for this specific performance, it has been orchestrated by none other than one of your celebrities here in the Garo Hills. And any guesses? Who's that celebrity? Who? Me? I'm not a celebrity. What? Who's that? Okay. The band is Nok Pante. Clap, come on. And of course, you have Nok Pante's lead vocalist, Sir Mikhail. Sir Mikhail, are you here somewhere? Everybody knows your face, but, oh, yeah, he's right there. All right, there he is. And of course, we have the Rhythm School of Music, one of the renowned music schools here in Tura. And, and these lovely children who's been working really, really hard to practice this song in a few days that they've had. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the SPARK anthem. While the crew is still taking its time, so sorry, we apologize. It's almost done. I need an advice from you. How do you say all the best in Garo? Can someone teach me? Nobody? Ma'am Chelsea, can you teach me? Okay, fine. Since nobody's teaching me, I want you to tell them, to say to them, all the best. Abhi yaar. Jor se bolo na yaar. 1, 2, 3. Louder. All right, cool. Let's hope the sound works now. Finally.
Hello.
It starts where we are. We are
Despite the technical glitches at the start, I think you guys really gave a very brave and a beautiful performance, and you should be proud of yourselves. Thank you so much to the students of the Rhythm School of Music, and of course some of these participants were also students or participants from the SPARK program. With that being said, we will move on to one of the most important part of today's program. Yes, he has been busy. He has been attending so many conferences. Unfortunately, yesterday he attended a funeral of a loved one here in Tura. So our condolences to you and your family. And of course, with so many things happening in the state, we can only be grateful towards him. Meghalaya is getting a lot of spotlight. And of course, that wouldn't be possible without our visionary Chief Minister. Football is happening. India played Bangladesh last week. And of course, this weekend, we have the Northeast United again playing this Saturday. So all these things are a combination of so many things that our state is being represented, for the bigger audience in India as well as to the world. So we're so happy that, that we have a face to that representation, and that face is none other than our Honorable Chief Minister. We're just lucky that he's here. But I think maybe a slight change. Nothing changes to whatever I just said. Those were facts that I've spoken. But I think maybe before our Honorable Chief Minister say a few words, Hima Shangpliang, who is our, education advisor, would like to say a few words with all the things that he has seen so far this morning.
A very good morning to all of you. Good morning, children. At the very outset, I'd like to give a very special thanks to our Honorable Chief Minister, Sir Conrad Sangma, for sparing his valuable time to be with us. And on behalf of the Department of Education, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our Chief Minister for piloting this project, not just piloting, but also sparing his valuable time to be with us. My greetings also goes to Swapnil Dambe, the Secretary, Education Department, Jagdish, of course, the Deputy Commissioner, the Sir Tyron, renowned educationists of the state, other senior officers of the Department of Education, the principals, headmasters, headmistresses, and my dear students, and all the officers of various departments that are gathered here this morning. It is indeed a very proud privilege for all of us today, seeing the progress of our young students. When this project was conceived, when the whole thought about bringing about SPARK was conceived, it was a very bold step taken by the department and by the government as well. And it started on a note to think and to present to the children such kind of a project that would build their future. I'm proud to see one small girl of class 9 from William Nagar, Tejambe, presenting it so well. We could see in 1 year's performances. In 1 year, we have trained more than 5,000 young minds. Now, 5,000 young minds have been trained, have been given this skill, the skill to communicate, the skill to be resilient, and the skill to be kind. I'm sure in this whole country, there's no government like the government of Meghalaya, under the able leadership of our Chief Minister, Conrad Sangma, who has day in and day out been thinking of how to bring an all-round development of our young children. This is the only government that has spared and kept a separate amount to develop such skills in our young children. Now, who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought that inside the classroom, we also need this kind of skill-based training? This could come only from the policymakers of the government. And that policymakers is led by none other than our Chief Minister. I'm proud to see this young girl standing in front of all of you today and presenting her testimony. Now, the testimony is just one among the 5,000 children that we have created so far in the state. The same testimony we would be hearing from every corner of the state by now. I'm happy to learn that the Honorable Chief Minister has kept an allotment of more than 16 crores for this year. We should give him a big round of applause for this. An amount of 16 crores, whereas it was only 1.5 crores. The last 2 years, the department was getting just about 1.5 crores. And this year on, we are going to get 16 crores only for this. You can imagine. For what? To make you resilient, to make you able to communicate and to speak, and more importantly, to be a good person, to be kind. Seeing the testimony, seeing the report today, I'm very, very confident that in the years to come, our young children will be able to face the world. They'll be able to face any interview boards. They'll be able to communicate at any level with an eye-to-eye contact, with a lot of bravery in them, and at the same time being kind to the people who need to be treated well. My dear young friends, the world is open to you now. While you are just in class 7 and class 8, if you've been able to stand up and speak in public, that is a success for us. We are proud to see you like that. Meghalaya is known for having good flair in speaking English. You could see in many offices, in many public sectors, the people out there, like in Bangalore, in Calcutta, in Mumbai, in Delhi, they are recruiting our children. They are recruiting more of our Meghalaya students. Why? Because they speak good English. You could see in the IT sector, where there are so many BPOs, most of the children in this sector, they belong to Meghalaya. We would like to see that our young minds, they grow up to face the challenges. You may be failing at the first instance or the second instance, but be brave enough to face the challenges. I have nothing much to say, but only one thing. I have to say only thing, that while you articulate, you can express yourself very well. And while you become resilient, you'll be able to stay strong. And while you are kind, you will build a very meaningful relationship. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much, and God bless to all of you.
Thank you so much, Shang Pliang. Anything that is related to the education department, Shang Pliang has always been there, like heart and soul, without a doubt. And what he meant when he said the word articulation, he actually meant not just in English, but it could be in Garo, it could be in Khasi, it could be in Panar, it could be in Hindi. When you speak, are you clear enough? That's what Sir Xiangpliang meant, and his message was very, very crystal clear. Thank you so much, sir, and looking forward to your support once again. With that being said, yes, we've come to one of the most important part of this program, that is to hear the voice of the man himself, who is our chief guest. And so, for all that you do, we are grateful. And as a citizen of Meghalaya, as a late 30-year-old man, thank you. That's what you do for the state. No, really, like to keep the state out there in the spotlight for all the good reasons. You do inspire us a lot who are in this age gap, but of course for the younger generations as well. Thank you, sir. So it'll be great if you can take the stage right now. It would be lovely for all these people here to hear a few words from your end.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I'm going to just shift gears, and I'm not going to give a normal speech. I really want to take this opportunity to actually give a glimpse to most of you as to what is a spark in my mind, I should say. And why and what is it that we're trying to do. And I hope I will not try to bore you too much, but I think you'll be able to get a sense by seeing what I'm going to present today to you of where we are trying to take the state and what is it that we're trying to do. So it will be a bit of a journey, but I'm going to shift gears, as I said, from being a Chief Minister to being more of a CEO and giving a presentation to you. Is this mic working? Hello? Yeah. All of you have heard about $10 billion, $10 billion. And I think some of you must be thinking, what is this $10 billion? Why $10 billion? And what do I get out of $10 billion? So first thing is that the economy of Meghalaya was at 43,000 crores when I took over as Chief Minister. That roughly comes up to about $5 billion at that point in time. And therefore my goal was to increase it or double it, and that's where we came up with $10 billion. But that roughly comes up to about 85 to 86,000 crores. Now, the point is, while we're trying to achieve this 85,000 crores, how do we do it? So we had to look at 10 opportunities. Okay, something's not working. So the top level, if you see, so if you look at the top level, those are the opportunities that we see where we can actually achieve the growth. And therefore, in every sector on top, if you look at those 10 areas, we have been working towards taking the economy, looking at these opportunities that are present in those 10 sectors. I won't be too much in detail, just a rough idea. And number two, if you look at the 10 commitments, which is in blue, it means that while we're trying to achieve this 86,000 crores in terms of our economy and our growth, we must give this commitment to the people to be able to carry them along. The equity, the involvement, and the benefit of this growth must go to the people. And therefore, whether it is housing for all, whether it is affordable health care for all, whether it is improved connectivity and mobility, in all these sectors, the government of Meghalaya has been investing and taking this forward. And if you look at this, there is one commitment here which is related to what we are doing today. And that is joyful and quality learning at all levels. So what I'm trying to tell you is that no activity is just a random activity that takes place. There is a plan and a purpose and a blueprint behind every single activity that we do. And this is the master chart of what Meghalaya is planning to do while we are trying to achieve this 85,000 crore economy. And joyful and quality learning at all levels is important. I'll come to this later, but I'll just show you another slide. Yeah. I'll go this one. No. Please, I'll do it myself. Yeah. Now, just to show you what's happening, this is the growth story of Meghalaya. I know some of you may not be able to comprehend to this right now, but you know, if you get a chance, do go back and think about this. This is a simple graph that shows what I presented in the first slide to you and what you are seeing in the actual growth story. Just a small number. If you look at financial year 17, financial year 18, this is when I took over as Chief Minister. And if you look at the budget at that point in time, so the budget amount, so, oh, this is receipts, I'm sorry. Okay, this is the budget. So this is the GSDP. Yeah, sorry, not the budget. Yeah, this is the budget. So this is the total expenditure that took place, which means the actual budget of the state. So if you look at this figure in financial year 17-18, we were hovering around 10,000 crores to about 9,000 crores when I took over as Chief Minister in 2017, 2018, at that period in time. And you can see the growth of the state where we are today touching 29,000 crores in terms of our budget in a matter of 7 years. So we have tripled our budget. We started off at 10,000 and today we are touching 30,000 crores in a matter of 7 years. And this growth story is reflective of the work that we did in the first slide that I showed you. And in every sector, investments have gone in. And just to share with you what a lot of people actually, a lot of confusion is there among public, that this growth and this expenditure that we do is driven by that green chart. And what is that green chart? If you look at it, state's resources. And if you can look at the state's resources, in financial year 18, it was at 6,000 crores. The green here. And today, it is at 18,000 crores. What I'm trying to tell you is that this entire narrative that our state's growth is driven by loan and loan and loan is not correct at all. Our growth is driven by our own resources, and only 3,800 crores out of this entire 29,000 crores is from the loan amount, which is permissible as per the Reserve Bank and Government of India's guidelines. Now, while we do all of this, so while we do all of this, our objective in this growth sector, while we achieve or target to achieve a 85,000 crore economy, Job and employment creation is the crux of everything that we try to do. Why are we growing? We don't grow because we just want to grow. We're growing because we need to create job opportunities for all of you. There is no use in a government and an economy growing if it is not creating the jobs. And hence, every single sector has been mapped. Again, as I said, we don't do just random activities just like this. Everything is planned in detail. And so while we are achieving a 85,000 crore economy, which we will by 2028, these are the jobs that will be created in the different economies that we are working towards. We expect that in the next 3 years to 4 years, we expect a total of 5,22,000 jobs, additional jobs will be created. And just to give you a glimpse of what I mean by that, and just an idea, again, this is simple, just a thing. Tourism. Now, how do we work on tourism? Now, tourism is one of the biggest sectors where we have job opportunities. We are investing 2,896 crores on tourism, like never before. Knowing that the opportunity is there. So if you look at the first slide, the 10 opportunities, tourism is there. What happens when we create or invest 2,896 crores? You look at the numbers on top. We had 12 lakh tourists coming in 2018. We had 16 lakh tourists coming in 2024. That's like almost a 25% jump. And we are expecting 21 lakhs in 2028. While we do all of this, now I won't go into details of every single thing, but when we go into this, we have worked out in terms of the homestays, we're creating the prime vehicles, tourism vehicles, we are giving the different CM Elevate programs we're doing, the different infrastructures we are creating, all the activities that are done. We expect direct and indirect employment of 59,919 people. So this is how things are working, and this is therefore all areas. So this was tourism. This is for the self-help groups. This is in skills, in CM Elevate, in music. Can you imagine? Under music, Meghalaya government today is supporting 3,617 artists, young boys and girls, who perform almost every day in tourist locations. Meghalaya government is the only government with this program. And imagine in the last 3 years, since the Meghalaya grassroots music program has started, we have given 17.5 crores to these 3,617 artists for performing in different locations for our tourists. And I expect that we'll be, and 7,261 shows till date have been conducted. I expect that we'll be able to support more than 40,000 artists, these young boys and girls who sang here today. They are aspiring one day to be able to perform. Maybe music will become their career. And this is the platform that will allow. So we'll be able to create jobs out of music. Similarly, in information technology, I don't know, some of you have seen this and some of you not. So this is the IT park in Tura. That's going to be the IT park in Tura right here in front of you. That's the IT park phase 2 in Shillong. Construction is going on as we speak. And these will create, as I said, roughly, if you look at these numbers, the Tura Tech Park, we expect 4,000 jobs and employments to be created right here in Garo Hills, with the Tura IT Park right there in the middle that's coming up. This is National Games. We expect this also to create large number of jobs. Can we go to the 4th presentation? I'm sorry. I've realized that I need to do this more. Yeah. Now, joyful and meaningful learning and effective learning which we had mentioned. Why are we doing that? And how are we going to do this? I would like to again, as I said, every sector has been planned, and I don't want to go into every sector. I'm just going into the education part. Why are we doing this? This is what we call the Meghalaya Government's Innovation Lab. I won't go through the presentation. I'll just go into the actual part of what matters. Yeah. Number one, we have realized we cannot look at a child's life or a person's life, for the matter of fact, just by looking at, class 10 results, or suddenly when they are in class 12, or suddenly when they are having some problems in adolescence. Government must have a policy to invest in the youngsters and in the life of an individual at every stage of his or her life. What we call a life cycle approach. And Meghalaya government is the only government in the country today having this life cycle approach. I'll just show you what I mean by that. A rough idea about our population. Again, this is all just to share with you how we come to our policies and decisions we make. India's population is in a bell. It's in a kind of a pyramid, very broad pyramid. And it's showing that, the rough population that we see. I don't know if you can make this out, but this is the age group, and that's the population in terms of numbers. And if you can see that in Meghalaya, most of our population is below the age of 20. 50% of our population is below the age of 20. So India is a young nation. Meghalaya is even younger. And that's why we need to focus on our youth. And this is a very important chart. Meghalaya is the only government that has looked at every aspect of a child. Pregnancy. The baby's brain and child's health starts developing in a mother's womb. If we want healthy children, if we want our children to be intelligent, to be able to think in a much more better manner, cognitive capacity increased, we need to focus right from the point where the child is conceived in a mother's womb. When they are born, before the age of 8, from 1 to 8 is when the child's brain grows the most. Almost 80 to 90% of your brain developed when you were between the age of 1 and 8. And you know what? Governments don't bother about it. Society has never bothered about it. We have missed out on that age group. Similarly, adolescence, which is what most of you are going through. This is the phase when your body is changing. Your mind is changing. You are learning so many things from society, from your friends. Peer pressure is there. But we have no programs in the government to address the problems that children like you may face. And SPARK is one part of that program that we are trying to do. So what I'm trying to explain to you is the larger picture of what is it that we are trying to do out here. So it's not about one program of SPARK alone. There is a very big picture in front of us, and every process and stage is being worked on. This chart will show you again here, this is the part with the school children from 9 to 19. So Empower is, of course, one of the programs, and SPARK is right there in that blue category. What I'm trying to tell you is we have worked out and planned at every level what kind of interventions need to be taken to be able to develop a child's brain, a child's confidence, the child's health, and at every level there is an intervention that is required, and this life cycle approach that I mentioned allows us as a government to be able to work on all of this, and that's really the big picture. And that is why SPARK is a part of that. We had other programs in the past. We tried to do so many things. We were not able to have the continuity. But I just spoke to our Secretary of Education. I mentioned to him that we will work towards making sure that the continuity is there in this program so that we can ensure that this age group of the school children that we're talking about. So Empower is, again, a government of Meghalaya's externally aided project that we're talking about, which we are actually spending a lot of money on for adolescents guidance, and that's part of what you'll be doing. So this is a very important slide, and I want all of you to connect so that you understand what we are trying to do. Can we go back to the first presentation? Yeah. Again, this is basically what we do in the employment generations that we're trying to do. These are different processing units that are coming up. These are kind of jobs. This is just a glimpse of the new projects that are coming up in our city, in Shillong City. So the Unity Mall will be coming up. The new Secretariat building in Shillong will be coming up. And these are monoliths. So these are like 300 feet monoliths, which will have lifts inside, and there will be a elevated platform on the top where you can go up and actually roam around in those monoliths. This is the new Shillong roads. So normally what happens is you have only the normal roads. No. We want new Shillong to be a futuristic city. These roads are being constructed as we speak. I'm not making this up. So there's double lane, there's a cycling track, there's a footpath, there's a plantation for trees, and there is what we call the utility duct, so that there's no wires on top. Everything will be underground cabling. It's just to give an idea of how we're planning things. Again, this is Shillong City. This is our GSDP growth. So that's fine, the total expenditure I showed you, receipts, state resources, the debt scenario, the growth in the different sectors that we had. Again, just to show you that everything is in the positive line. Again, this is for fiscal deficit. It's too complicated, I will not get into it. So these are the programs that we have. So just to share with you, and can you go to slide number, presentation number 2? No, this is 4. 2. Yeah. Yeah. This is the Tura Secretariat. So Tura Secretariat is going to come up in Dakopri. So the project there on top, if you can see, that's the new convention center. Construction is going on as we speak. It's about 60, 70 crores. So we have this old auditorium. I wanted to break this and make it into a nice convention center, but then the space was less, so we took it to Dakopri. So that's the new convention center that's coming up. That's where the CM Secretariat and Commissioner Divisions. And this is the new Tura Secretariat that is at the cost of 170 crores. That is going to be, I think the work is going to start by next 2 months to 3 months' time. We're already done with the DPRs and everything. And the tendering process is on as we move along. So this is going to come up very soon. Can you go to presentation number 3? Yeah. So this is the PS Sangma Integrated Sports Complex. So just to share with you, yeah, so this is going to be the interior one. So you know the football stadium has come up there. That's complete. This is actually the more expensive part, about 70, 80 crores. That is about 40 crores, which is already done. This is the 70 crore one, which is now being built. It's a complete indoor stadium. I hope to complete it by mid of next year, before the national games. And yeah, this is what it looks like. So if you can see, these are the constructions that are going on at the back. And some people made an issue when a small temporary wall had fallen down. that was somewhere out there. That's the nature of construction. It was not even part of the main construction. But it's sad that people have nothing better to do but to look at all these very, very minor issues and not realizing the basic main part of what we're trying to do. If you look at this stand here on the top, that is a new stand that's coming up. We have sanctioned about 45 crores for that. That will be able to house another 5,000 people. So the capacity of PS Sangma Football Stadium will go up to about 15,000. This is the interiors again, the indoor stadium. This is what the indoor stadium will look like. It will have volleyball, badminton courts. It will have an indoor swimming pool. So yeah, you can see the badminton courts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 of them. Table tennis, squash. Okay. Yeah, so this is the swimming pool area. And there'll be some open space so you can have different programs in this. Yeah, so this is what it's going to look like. This is the badminton. This is for table tennis. This is again a judo area, kabaddi area. I mean, whatever required. This is again a wushu match or whatever the players would want to have. Boxing rings, wrestling, yogasana. So this is what's coming up in the PS Sangma Stadium. This will be complete, as I said, by next year mid. And this should be an area which will be allowing us to host some of the disciplines for the national games. So yeah, so I'm done with my presentation part. And I hope that you were able to just get a glimpse of what we are trying to do, number one, and what is this program SPARK in the middle of all this large picture and this huge plan that we have. And as I said, I just wanted to give you a glimpse of it because there are times when we don't understand what this government is doing or why it's doing it, and we are concerned as citizens. And I hope that this presentation that I did, of course, I'll make it better next time, and we will consolidate all of these points into one presentation. But this thought just occurred to me while we were starting this program that maybe I should give this presentation. And we've been giving these presentations in many levels, but I thought that in Tura, I've never done this, so it's good because you get an idea of what the government is planning, how we are planning, why we are planning, and what are we doing with all of this. So what we're doing with SPARK, as I said, is one program for that one age group of 9 to 19, under that one adolescent section, for the overall life cycle approach of a child, all the way from pregnancy, and the programs we do for pregnancy and the birth of a child, hundreds of programs. For the immunization program and the overall 1,000-day program for child and Poshan program, hundreds of programs. For the early childhood development, we have started a very, very strong program, and we are the first state in the country doing that. For adolescents, again, we are the first country in the state that is looking at adolescents. And obviously, the CM Elevate, entrepreneurship, job creation, then again is the part which it comes at the post-teen areas of 18 plus, where jobs need to be created, and so on and so forth. So, I'm sorry I had to go through this. You had to go through this. But I think it's important at times that as citizens, you understand where our thought process comes from, what we do, and this is with challenges, huge challenges. You know, the money that's required to do this, the coordination that's required to do this, the kind of manpower that's required. Now, I must tell you, SPARK program is, you know, nothing without the team. So I may want to do an intervention for adolescents. But if Swapnil is not there, if Rakam is not there, if Hima is not there, if you know, our other friends like Mark and his team are not there, we can't do it. So there's a huge investment that is required in infra, in the policy, in the financing, in the capacity to be able to implement the vision that we have which takes time, and the continuous coordination between the different departments and officers to make that vision into a reality is again another level of challenge. So I just give you a small glimpse into the sparks that go on in my mind, and to share with you that we are on the right trajectory. We are going in the right direction. I didn't even share with you the numbers for sports. Do you know that 80% of the sports infrastructure in the state, 80% in the last 52 years, 80% of the sports infrastructures were created in the last 6 years alone. In the last 6 years alone. That means in the last 45 years, 20% of the infrastructure was created, and 80% of the sports infrastructure, close to 2,000 crores worth of sports infrastructure is being created as we speak. 50 artificial turfs for football, the highest in the country. The highest in the country. And, you know, and so many other things. The largest football stadium. There will be a 40,000-seater football stadium, dedicated football stadium, that is going to be made in Maukunu, in Shillong, which is going to be the biggest football stadium in the country. Because we want Meghalaya to be the football capital, to be a football, you know, center for the country as a whole. Apart from music, sports, football, Meghalaya should become a powerhouse when it comes to areas of sports, when it comes to areas of music. We have the talent, but it is our responsibility to nurture that talent and give the opportunity to our youngsters to be able to showcase that talent that they have. And that's really what drives me, drives our team, and that's what we are trying to do out here. And SPARK, as I said, is to ensure that all of you, I just amazed, I don't know, I have no words. I'm amazed to see the kind of confidence level that comes in all of you. So many of you must have realized the change. I'm so happy to see and hear the teacher from Dadingri talking about it and saying that he felt a sense of satisfaction. Now, when a teacher says it, it is much more meaningful, because we don't see the children every day. They see the children every day. And they're able to see the difference in 10 days program of SPARK. And that's the reason why we have decided, as I mentioned to you, that we'll continue this program, and we're going to increase the budget for SPARK as we move along, as the capacity to absorb grows up, as the capacity to implement it goes up. So therefore, it's a great program. I wish you a great success in this. I congratulate the team, especially our Honorable Education Minister, his advisor, the director, the secretary, the entire education department, and the entire team of Avenues who has actually conceptualized and implemented this particular idea to be able to make a positive difference in the overall character building of these youngsters that we have. So I wish you all the very best. I wish this program the very best. And I'm sorry I won't be able to stay too long, because I've got 3 more programs way in the rural areas. Time is of essence, so I'll have to leave. But once again, I wish this program, I wish the SPARK program, and I wish each and every one of you the very best for your future. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless our beautiful state of Meghalaya. Kublai Shibun, Matela, and Jai Hind. I don't have the felicitation right away, that's why.
Thank you so much, sir, for those words, and of course a lot of information given to each and every one of us. Students, that may look a lot complicated for you, but SPARK is also part about improving your mindset. So when you go back home, you may want to look at what was sir actually talking about. So maybe go deeper into whatever he spoke, whatever words, new concepts, whatever you found, maybe just go through that. I think it'll take care of itself. Thank you once again, sir. Before I call back, sir, on stage for the felicitation, we do have a special segment right now. And this particular initiative has been championed by the Deputy Commissioner of West Garo Hills, Sir Jagdish. Sir, so this is your moment, obviously, and but yes, this initiative wouldn't have happened without his leadership, and we're so glad that we are going to kind of create that special moment to tell all of you what this is all about. I will read a note that has been given to me, and you know, it's something that for each and every one of us to give a small thought in our own capacity. Plasti Cured. Plasti Cured, an initiative by West Garo Hills District with iv.in or ai-vi.in, I think that's the name of the website, under the CM Catalytic Fund. It fosters environmental responsibility by transforming single-use plastic into upcycled products. Launching today at the SPARK Summit, it begins with plasti-cured flower pots made from recycled plastics. It will be gifted, to felicitate students and all Class 10 students in Tura as a start or as a pilot. More than just pots, please remember that these recycled pots, they symbolize growth, responsibility, and change, reminding students that nurturing a plant mirrors their own journey of learning and leadership. We would like to thank Shri Ashwani Gautam. He's sitting right there on my left, and he is the CEO of iv.in, who is our partner in this initiative. And part of this initiative, students from Tura schools have created craft of our Honorable Chief Minister, sir, as a token of love from them. Plastic cured pot with craft, okay, at this moment I think will be the right time if we can present that to our Honorable Chief Minister. Thank you so much, sir. That's from the Plasti Cured initiative. The Deputy Commissioner's office would also like to announce, the launch of the first ever SPARK program for colleges. I'll repeat that, it sounds so sweet. We're also excited to announce the launch of the first ever SPARK program for colleges for West Garo Hills, funded by the DMFT. So that's good news for college students, and congratulations to all of them. With these two new initiatives, we look forward to their resounding success in driving positive change. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to our Deputy Commissioner. That was a special segment for Plastic Cured and this important initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll kind of fasten up the process right now. You heard that our Honorable Chief Minister has to attend some other programs. We will be felicitating. It's time for those felicitations right now. So principals of the SPARK schools, please be ready. Students that has been nominated to receive those tablets, please be ready. You will come together with your principal. You will come on stage. You will receive your mementos, and you will stay on stage. I repeat, you will come with the principal will lead you, and you will receive the mementos, and you will remain on stage. Shall we do this? So to give away these mementos and tablets, I request all our dignitaries that are present here, if we can join that, they will be escorted by the State Project Director, Sir Swapnil Tembe, on stage. We will have this in one go so that we finish everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, please note that there is a reason why these students have been nominated to receive the tablets. Their behavioral change in SPARK, the teachers noticed that, and they are the ones who nominated these students. So these students were actually part of SPARK, and each school has done that. There are 10 schools in total from the 5 districts in the Garo Hills. The first school is Ampati Government Higher Secondary School. Can we have the principal, Madam Chinky G. Momin, to kindly come forward along with the nominated student. Please give them a big round of applause. The next school would like to call upon the principal of Bakmara Government Higher Secondary School, Sir K.K. Paul. You can come with your student as well, sir. Next school is Bakmara Government Higher Secondary School. The next school in line is Bajeng Doba RMSA Secondary School. The principal is Jim Plubert, Sir Jim Plubert, C.H. Mara. Jim Plubert, C.H. Mara, please come on stage along with the student. Next school is Bajeng Doba. Next school is Chiringpara RMSA. We have Sir Johnny Miller, D. Shira. Next in line, we have Sir Johnny Miller from Chiringpara RMSA Secondary School. Then we have from Dadangiri Puri Government Higher Secondary School, Sir Dilip, who gave a wonderful testimony this morning, and we are very happy that he is also getting the citation along with his student. Dadangiri Puri. Our next school after Dadangiri is Government Boys Higher Secondary School, Mrs. Chemina M. Sangma. From Government Boys Higher Secondary School, Mrs. Chemina M. Sangma, I request her to also come along with the student. This is Government Boys Higher Secondary School next. Applause everyone, come on, don't be tired. So the principal coming towards the stage is Mrs. Chemina M. Sangma, and a student of Government Boys Higher Secondary School. Our next principal is the principal of Government Girls Higher Secondary School. Her name is Miss Arlinda M. Marak. Mrs. Arlinda M. Marak. Mrs. Arlinda is very hospitable. Every time we visit her office for some work, she'll always be ready with a cup of tea. And we are very happy that you are here with us this afternoon. Next school is from Rongjeng Government Upper Primary School. Rongjeng Government Upper Primary School. Sir Adrian G. Momin. I'd like to call upon Sir Adrian G. Momin. Please come along with your student. Rongjeng Government Upper Primary School. Sir Adrian G. Momin. Next we have from Rongjeng itself, Rongjeng RMSA Secondary School. Rongjeng RMSA Secondary School is next on the line. Next, we have last one from Rongrengiri Government Girls Higher Secondary School, S.G. Momin. The last school for the giveaway would be from Rongrengiri Government Girls Higher Secondary School. I request all the other dignitaries that are still sitting down there to kindly join the rest of the dignitaries on stage. And of course, our Sir SP, the CEO, Sir, it'll be great if you can join on stage. Sir Tyrone, it'll be great if you can join us on stage as well. And all the staff of SSA, if you can come and join us on stage. Kong Jennifer, it'll be great if you can join us on stage as well. Ma'am Arlinda. See you guys. You leave, sir? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's thank our Honorable Chief Minister. He is leaving for the afternoon, but what an amazing presentation, and we are definitely looking forward to more interventions from his end. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Our next performance on stage, I request the cultural performance from the Government Girls Higher Secondary School to kindly be ready, and you can actually come on stage to start preparing for your performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the song that the Government Girls Higher Secondary School will be performing is a song that is a traditional piece known among the Garos for many generations. It is a song sung during times of joy and celebration. It speaks about unity and togetherness. This performance serves as a beautiful reminder of the values that connects us all. Government Girls Higher Secondary School ni student rangko rumchak sunagata anching sakkan tian rakpe e jakpa rangko dokna. Government Girls Higher Secondary School, thank you so much for that wonderful representation of the Garo culture. It clearly shows how determination and practice can lead to great achievements. Now, I would like to invite Donesa D. Shira, a student from class 10 at Bajangdoba RMSA Secondary School, to the stage. Donesa has always struggled with expressing her thoughts and sharing her opinions. But through her experiences at SPARK, she has now become more confident and is now ready to share her story with us. Please give a warm welcome to Donesa as she takes the stage to share her experience.
Very good afternoon to our respected dignitaries and teachers and my fellow students. I'm Donesa Shira and I'm studying in Bajangdoba RMSA Secondary School. Today I'm here to share about my experience, about how SPARK has helped me and my friends. So what is SPARK? SPARK is school programs in articulation, resilience, and kindness, where articulation means to speak properly and clearly, and resilience means to face challenges and to never give up. And kindness means to be kind to others and to act with love. I have learned valuable lessons during this SPARK program. One of those are values. We made a heart and wrote 5 values of heart, which we will always follow. Next is first impression. First impression is about how we show ourselves to others in a positive way. So that's all about my experience. Now I'm going to share my opinion on how SPARK has helped me and my friends. For example, before the SPARK program, I wasn't able to introduce myself. I was afraid to say something wrong, but after a few sessions of SPARK program, I was able to introduce myself. I could see changes in myself, so that's how SPARK has helped me to find my voice, and I know it will help others too. SPARK is not just a school program. It teaches us an important life skill that we use every day. And SPARK teaches the students like me the skill to communicate better and to face challenges. I would like to thank the Department of Education for organizing such an amazing program like SPARK. And thank you all for your attention and time. It was an honor to speak here. Thank you.
Thank you, Donesa D. Shira. Throughout the SPARK program, we were connected and we communicated with a lot of teachers. This teacher has always been very helpful and very kind and very cooperative throughout our entire sessions. Please join me in welcoming a teacher from Rongjeng Government School, Shri British M. Sangma, to the stage. He will now share his experiences as to how SPARK has impacted his students and the school. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this program. Are you children? Respected Sir, Sri Swapnil Tembe, Secretary, Education Department, and very encouraging and inspiring Sir H.M. Sangplyang. It is very honored that I could be here in a SPARK Summit and to speak a few words and few experience of what SPARK has impacted in my teaching or in the schools. I would also like to honor other dignitaries and all the learned teachers and all the students present here. I would like to begin with the problems that we face, especially I'm from Rongjeng Government UP School and from a rural places. In our places, students are very scared. They have a lot of fears. They don't feel curiosity, and because of that, they lag behind. And that's what makes them very shy, couldn't even express what they are. Now, after intervention of SPARK to my classes or to my school, I could see the differences that I can express you, I can witness you with that. And on this very outset, I would like to say that I could see the changes that my student has. Yesterday, I was having conversation with my student, and I was asking. I could see the changes that they are. I could see their smiling faces. I could see their energy that has come out. And it is very witness in my class, and I could really see that they are now giving their potentials. They're giving their very best in their classes. They started asking questions. Now before, they were very shy and they could not express what they want to. Now, after intervention of SPARK, what really I see is that there is a change. So I would like to thank you, sir, for bringing this innovative program to the schools. And by seeing to your presentation, sir, I could see that you have a mind that you're going to build this Meghalaya with the bright students that will surely even be like you one day. So with this few words, I would like to thank, and I would like to thank especially SPARK for giving me this very opportunity. I'm a very simple teacher. I don't deserve to be here, but thank you. Thank you, student. And by the SPARK word, I remember that Avenues has given a SPARK, Education Department has given a SPARK, and that SPARK should burn, and you should burn, and you should shine in the future. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Sir Bridesh. I'll never forget how you helped us when we met you for the first time at your school. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we've almost coming towards the end of this program. Right now, the next part of this program will be the felicitation of our guest. And of course, these are the special guests that has not been felicitated yet. But after that, eventually, we will have the important panel discussion. So with that being said, right now, I request our ushers to kindly be ready with the mementos and citations. I will be calling a special guest who will be felicitated right now. And to do it with the felicitation, I also request Sir Sangplyang and Sir Swapnil to kindly come on stage. We will definitely love if you be the ones to give away these mementos to our guests for this afternoon. The first guest that would like to felicitate right now is Sir Tyrone Dibra. And sir, thank you so much for coming today. He's the co-founder of Sherwood School in Tura. Of course, everybody knows Sherwood, and it was established in 1986. And sir, you can always come forward. We're so glad you're here. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our first panel member. Our next guest is Shri Sengsrang Sangma. Sengsrang Sangma, he's the principal of Rongrengiri Government Higher Secondary School. Sengsrang Momin, sorry, my apologies. His name is Shri Sengsrang Momin. He's the principal of Rongrengiri Government Higher Secondary School. He has been leading with vision and dedication for the past 9 years. I mean, he started in 2003 as an assistant lecturer, but we're glad that he's here. Our next guest is Srimati Arlinda M. Marak, Principal of Government Girls. And she's here with us, and we would love to felicitate you as well, ma'am. Ma'am Arlinda is the principal in charge of Government Girls Higher Secondary School, a position she has held since July 2024. Our next guest is Ms. Bina Tamang. She's a teacher from Government Girls Higher Secondary School. Ms. Bina Tamang is a dedicated teacher at Government Girls Higher Secondary School. She has been imparting knowledge since 2021. She teaches subjects such as English grammar, social science and health education, fulfilling her lifelong dream of becoming an educator. We are glad that you are here, ma'am, and we wish you the very best. And one of the panel members for today will be the academic head of Avenues, you know, the implementing agency for the SPARK program. We are so happy that she's here. She's also been assisting us with running the show, the production for this afternoon, and she's on my right. And ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Ma'am Jasmine, and she will also be felicitated at this moment. Our other felicitations, of course, we're happy to have the DSEOs. The first DSEO that I'd like to call on stage is Sir K.K. Paul. He is the DSEO for the Bakmara and South Garo Hills area. And we are happy that he's amongst us. You know, he's been here throughout the morning, and we're happy that he's here with us today. The next DSEO is for William Nagar or East Garo Hills. Ms. Shantimoy D. Marak, Shri Shantimoy D. Marak, Ms. Shantimoy D. Marak. And we are happy that you are here with us as well. Our next DSEO that we'd like to felicitate is Sama De for North Garo Hills. The DSEO for North Garo Hills, Sama De. SD, in charge DSEO for North Garo Hills. We would also like to felicitate, next would be the ones who spoke today. The first testimony was given by Tejimbe R. Marak. So I request Tejimbe to kindly come forward. We would like to felicitate you as well at this moment. And of course, the teacher, Sir Dilip Sangma. Sir Dilip C.H. Sangma, you spoke really well, and it'll be great if you allow us to felicitate you at this moment as well. We are all giving away books to our guests. As you can see, they're all well wrapped. Sir British M. Sangma is the one, Sir Dilip C.H. Sangma is the one on stage. Our next recipient is Donessa D. Shira. Donessa D. Shira. Here she is. No, she's not here. She's coming from there. All right, come. Donessa D. Shira, Kastensudo Bajengdoba RMSA Secondary School. And the last but not the least, from the testimony givers, we have Sir British M. Sangma, teacher, Rongjeng Government Upper Primary School. Sir British, are you here? Oh, there you are. Come. Next, I would like to call upon the
the main lead vocals for Nok Pante. Of course, Mikhail, wherever you are, it'll be great if you can allow us to felicitate you at this moment. Everyone, a big round of applause for our superstar. And one of the special guests who came all the way from Shillong, who's been with us, she's more like family now. And her name is Miss Jennifer Sindram. So we're happy that she's here with us. And it'll be great to felicitate her as well on this momentous occasion. And she is from the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan team, SSA, Department of Education, Government of Meghalaya. Everyone, big round of applause for the lovely lady in green. It's Jennifer Sindram. So we can all have one giant group photograph before we can head back to our seats. Official SPARK movie. Yeah. We also have prepared a SPARK anthem movie that will be shown to you right now. The day is getting long. Some of you are hungry, I know, but be patient, especially the students from far away, from Bakmara, from from Bajangnoba, from William Nagar. I know it's quite far, so you will be given a chance to eat first. So all the ones from Tura, you wait when it's time for lunch. You don't rush towards lunch. Let the others from faraway districts to proceed first. So I request the teachers also to kind of monitor that process later. So we are coming towards the end of the program, and while the panel members are, ready to take up their seats, I request the media team to kindly start with the SPARK anthem movie. The panel members can actually take the stage. As when the song is being played, you can take the stage. Let me start by calling the panel members once again. Shri Sengsrang Sengsrang Momin, Principal Rongringiri Government Higher Secondary School. Sir, you can come forward and take your seat. Sir Sengsrang. We also have Sir Tyrone DeBras. Miss Arlinda M. Mara. Sir, you will be seated here, sir. Miss Arlinda M. Mara. Yeah. Miss Bina Tamang. We have Ma'am Jasmine Latflang Stone, who is the academic lead for Avenues, who will be the last member that will be joining the panel here. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we also have our State Project Director, also the Secretary for Education, Sir Swapnil Tembe, who will be moderating this discussion. So, they've prepared a lot of notes, a lot of thoughts, a lot of research has gone towards the preparation for this panel, and especially for a lot of students. Please listen carefully, please take notes if you can, and do not think too much about the food right now. You will get your food. But yes, this is very, very important for you, especially if you are to look forward to your next journey in SPARK from the perspective of your teachers and all these leaders on stage. More importantly for the teachers, as SPARK may look promising for you, as it may be integrated into the curriculum as well at a later stage. We don't know that yet, but it looks promising for now, and you will only be supporting and cooperating SPARK along the way. So this discussion is for you too, and we wish this entire panel the very best. Hope you have a productive discussion. I will give the stage now to our moderator, Sir Swapnil Tembe.
Thank you. I hope I am audible even at the back. So this, right at the outset, I want to address something. When we start with something called word like panel discussion, in our mind, we are already, oh, this is going to be something very boring, and this is not something which we want to, listen to, or the program should have ended just at the cultural. So, see, panel discussion, and if you look at the theme of it, so it's basically how we are going to take this SPARK program forward. In my presentation, I had shared what it is, what we are doing, what we want to do. But we also want to listen to our principals, to our teachers, to each one of you, that what do you feel about SPARK and how should we? So it's like a consultative process. It's a very democratic process, and it's very important because it's going to shape how SPARK is going to be created in Meghalaya for the in the next few years. So that's why it's very important. And for the last 2 years, what we have done is, I don't know if you have seen it, but in the form of education podcast, we have started to talk about education. That is the first step, that everyone talks about education. Previously, I think there was a lot of negative narrative about what's bad in it. Everyone was talking what's bad in education. But there are some wonderful principals who are doing great job. There are some wonderful teachers who are doing great job. Some students who are great job. So the idea of that podcast is to share good things and to inspire. The idea of this panel discussion is to listen to the diverse views on SPARK and how we can improve. So definitely it's not going to be boring, and I'm sure the panelists will not make it boring, and I'll ensure that. So first, we have already talked about what is SPARK. So I want to hear what we can add. The first sub-theme is how we can improve the implementation opportunities, and what are the challenges and how we can improve the implementation.
It's happening in the campuses, it's happening for 10 days. We are engaging the teachers, everything is happening, but how we can improve and what are the few, more ideas. So we'll start with Shri Tyron. What basically on the implementation front, how we can do this Spark better, how we can ignite Spark in a better way. Over to you.
Thank you, sir.